You're looking down from the top of my elevator shaft, I call it. So when the top goes down, let me show you there, the sides go up. Okay, so there's a counterweight right there. And that string is attached to this base. And you can see there are holes to allow this entire exterior shell to move without interfering with the legs. The legs are attached to a separate base. Okay, so power source is coming from these 5 cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells that create 6 volts. Now be placed inside the mountain and camouflaged with something on top. And then this is going to get plugged in to this, which goes to a double pole, double throw switch with the center tap off. So when you flip the switch one direction, it'll provide power to the motor and to the track to make the train work. You throw it the other direction, it will provide power. It'll provide the battery. It'll connect the battery to this charger, USB charger. So if you need to cut a thin piece and have a Japanese saw, just lay it down. Be careful. Okay, so this layout is going to have a crossing signal with the circuitry. So I'm going to try to bore under here. I should have done that before, but I'm going to bore under here with a drill bit. Okay, so let's see if we can slide the wires under the road. Okay, so this space right here, cut into the mountain, was supposed to be used for my driver I built from Legos to rotate the layout, but that did not work. So instead, I decided to give my crossing signal some sound So you can see I installed the two boards for the two different signals, and then a speaker there, and then the soundboard. So when the train enters a special zone, it will trigger the sound for the crossing signal, and I'll show that later in the video. All right, so finally my train table is done. So let me open this up. First thing I want to do is remove this little panel here, turn it over to show the trees. So I put a video out a few weeks ago, maybe a week ago, on how I made the automatic sensing of the gates. And right there, you see I cut, I don't know if you can see that, but right there I cut an opening in the track, and there's another one on the other side. Okay, so this rail right here is attached to a wire that goes to a base of a NPN transistor. So that train is acting like a current limiting resistor. So when the train travels over that gap, provides current to that transistor, turns it on, and then the transistor turns on a relay. And that relay provides the power to the circuit I showed earlier in the video. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out by now, the theme of this railroad is Close Encounters. I tried to recreate the scene where he was sitting at the train crossing. And in the background, I have Devil's Tower, and above, I have the mothership. This layout's supposed to take place at night. Of course, the UFO lights double as lighting for the train. And on the other side, basically just have a cliff or mountains, rock. And that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.